someone faces when charged with a second DUI in 10 years in the state of Pennsylvania. And in doing so, we will specifically address those penalties as it relates to the 3 tiers under the law. When someone is convicted of a second DUI within 10 years under the first tier in the Pennsylvania DUI law, or the tier that is also referred to as the tier of general impairment, a person faces certain mandatory sentence provisions, and those are the charge is an ungraded misdemeanor, jail time is required of at least 5 days, but up to and including possibly 6 months, a fine of no less than $300, no more than $2,500. The Alcohol Highway Safety School, or AHSS class, a license suspension of 12 months, ignition interlock of 1 year, and a full drug and alcohol assessment. Now, when someone is convicted of a second DUI within 10 years under the second tier of the Pennsylvania DUI law, or the tier that is often referred to as the high rate tier, a person faces, again, certain mandatory sentence provisions, and those are, again, the charge is an ungraded misdemeanor. Jail time is mandatory of 30 days up to 6 months, a fine of no less than $750, no more than $5,000, the Alcohol Highway Safety School class, a license suspension of 12 months, ignition interlock of 1 year, and again, a full drug and alcohol assessment. And lastly, when someone is convicted of a second DUI within 10 years under the third tier of the Pennsylvania DUI law, or what's also known as the highest rate DUI, again, there are certain mandatory sentencing provisions, and those are that the charge is graded now a misdemeanor of the first degree. A minimum jail sentence of 90 days is required, but it could be up to and including 5 years. A fine of at least $1,500, but up to potentially $10,000. The Alcohol Highway Safety School class, license suspension of 18 months, ignition interlock of 1 year, and a full drug and alcohol assessment. That concludes today's video. I hope you found it informative. If you have any further questions about your DUI case, perhaps regarding where you fall within the tiers discussed in this video, feel free to call us here at the McKenzie Law Firm. We'll be happy to help, and we offer free consultations. Until then, best of luck.